Tidbits from TNT, Wednesday, November 27, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Iraq is the fourth largest Arab country and the 51st largest in the world in the list of the world's largest economies. Iraq ranked 51st globally and 4th in the Arab world on the list of the world's largest economies for the year 2025, according to a report issued by the American magazine, CO World. The magazine stated in its report, which Shafaq news agency reviewed, that the United States will top the list of global economies in 2025 with a gross domestic product of $30.33 trillion. Followed by China with $19.53 trillion, Germany with $4.92 trillion, Japan with $4.39 trillion, and then India with $4.27 trillion. She explained that these countries will lead the impact on the global economy due to their weight in international trade and wealth. The report added that the top 10 will also include countries such as the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Canada, and Brazil, showing a balance between developed and emerging markets. On the Arab level, the report indicated that Iraq came fourth in the Arab world, with a gross domestic product of $270.87 billion. After Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, and Egypt, while Algeria, Qatar, Morocco, and Kuwait came after it. At the end of the world ranking, Tuvalu came in last place, 196, with a GDP of $79 million, preceded by Nauru with $179 million. Tishwash. Al-Sudani meets the ambassador of Kuwait to Iraq. Media office of the Prime Minister said in a statement obtained by the Iraqi news agency INA that Prime Minister Mohammed S. Al-Sudani met today, Wednesday, the ambassador of the state of Kuwait to Iraq, Mr. Tariq Abdullah Al-Faraj, on the occasion of the conclusion of his tenure. The statement read, "The Prime Minister expressed his appreciation for the ambassador's efforts during his time in Iraq, emphasizing the importance of bilateral relations between the two countries. He reiterated the government's commitment to strengthening cooperation in economic, investment, and other developmental sectors." It further said, "The meeting also underscored the need for joint committees to continue their work and discussions on various issues and files requiring ongoing dialogue and mutual understanding to safeguard the interests of both brotherly nations and promote partnership and solidarity." Tishwash. Al-Sudani leaves Baghdad heading to Spain on an official visit. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani left the capital, Baghdad, today, Wednesday, heading to Spain on an official visit. The Prime Minister's media office stated in a brief statement received by MIL that Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani left the capital, Baghdad, today, heading to Spain on an official visit. Iraq signs contract with Italian consulting firm on first phase of development road. The Ministry of Transport announced today, Wednesday, the signing of a consulting contract with BTP Company to provide consulting services regarding the first phase of the development road project, regarding the current railways. A statement by the ministry's media office stated that the consulting services contract for the first phase of the development road project was signed between the Iraqi General Railways Company and the Italian company BTP. The statement added that the first phase of the project includes preparing a technical and economic feasibility study and design work to rehabilitate, modernize and develop the current national railway network. The statement indicated that this vital project is funded by the investment plan for 2024 and according to the directives of the Council of Ministers, to be a strategic line ready for the safe transport of incoming cargo via railway lines, from the Grand Fao port, which the ministry intends to operate in its first phase during the coming year. It is noteworthy that Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani recently chaired a meeting with a delegation from the consulting company for the development road project to discuss the economic model for the project, in the presence of the Minister of Transport, Mr. Razak Mahibas al-Sadawi. During the past 2 days, the excavation and connection works of the immersed tunnel manufacturing basin with the Khor al-Zubair Canal were completed, in preparation for floating the 10 concrete pieces that make up the tunnel in the navigation canal. The completion of the road linking Fao Port to Safwan City via the immersed tunnel will soon begin, then it will enter through 2 bridges, as the completion rate of the first bridge has reached 98%, and the second 96%. While the completion rate of the key structures for the container terminal has reached 100%, and the road linking FAO and Kazar ports 92.43%, with increasing completion rates in the immersed tunnel. And the completion rate in the first phase of marine excavation and backfilling works has reached 79.33%. As for the navigation channel of the Grand FAO port, the completion rate has reached 77.41%, and the completion rate in the port components is 81%, and in the container yard 88%. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com